Votez Collé! Votez pour Louis! Votez pour Noah!
Guy Code with Rena Oswald.
Welcome to another episode of The Guy Code. Now, on this episode, we're going to be talking about how to approach a lady. It's a very good request I got by a man who is on his self-development journey and just wondering. I've been seeing a lot of attractive women around, and you know what? I want to approach them. I want to see what's up and probably find the one who will, fit in this season I'm in of working towards my purpose and my mission in life. And it's a very good question, so I'm going to tackle it a couple of phases. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle of how do you know if she is attracted to you? Okay, how will you know just from looking at her, maybe across the street or maybe a few meters away, in that she might find you attractive and wants you to approach her? And of course, this will give you an easier time because you know that if women are attracted to you, they will make your seduction process much easier. So, of course, the main issue when it comes to approaching a lady, mostly for guys, is what about the rejection? What if you get rejected? There's a lot of fear and anxiety because of the embarrassment that might come from it. And I'm just going to give you a little hacks and tips to know if she's already attracted to you, and that the approach will be much easier compared to other cold approaches that will lead to the embarrassment and the humiliation that most men dread. So the first thing is, guys, I'm going to tell you about your body language. Okay, alpha males have a certain body language that will definitely attract females, not only females but even other people. I'm sure you've always met someone who, when they walk in the room, people just notice, and you don't know why. People just notice, this guy just walked in the room and there's something about him that people just notice his presence in the room. Okay, as an alpha male, you know why? Because he has certain body language. Yes, okay, most of the people who have such a presence in the room and give such an effect are people in power, and most of this comes from their position in power gives them this kind of body language that just attracts people towards them. For many people, they wouldn't even be told that this is a person that is a very important person. You just know from how they carry themselves that this is not your ordinary Joe. So I'm going to tell you about the body language. First things first, guys. Okay, first, about posture. It's very important as you're walking, even as you're standing, just anywhere. Generally, it's very important that you have the right posture. Your shoulders back, your arms to the side, not folded to your chest, and I'll tell you why. And just have your chest out slightly, so that your posture is straight. You have a straight back, shoulders back, chest out. You have a right posture, and this shows confidence, okay? Because most people in this generation usually have the posture of, they're bent forward. Maybe because most of the guys, while they're walking around or seated down, they usually bend forward, scrolling through their phone or their whatever gadget. And this has become almost their default body posture of slanted forward. So when you have a straight back, your shoulders back, your chest out, you will definitely stick out. Secondly, guys, is that when you're walking or even when you're seated down, don't fold your arms to your chest, okay? There's this area just below your diaphragm, the core area in the center. That's actually your emotional center. So if people who actually are feel anxious, feel afraid, they usually hide that area. They bend forward, try to hide it. Some even go to the extent of folding their arms. That shows your anxiety. You're trying to close yourself off. And this body language is very important because it actually sends a signal to everyone around that you might not be very comfortable. But when your shoulders are back, your chest is out, you have an open chest, your torso open chest, it shows you have confidence. And when you're walking, let your arms swing slightly, not of course rigorously like you're marching, because that will be ridiculous. But just let your arms swing slightly. When you're standing, have your feet apart slightly, shoulder width. Your feet should be apart, shoulder width a little bit, and your arms to the side. So when you walk like this, people will definitely notice, especially females, because other guys are usually scrolling down on their phone, hunched forward. It's a very meek body language, and it's not attractive. Okay. So our thing is that usually be training yourself to have good eye contact. Okay, good eye contact. Train yourself to look people in the eye. Okay, so as I'm starting off, okay, you're a high value man. Let's just take a situation. You're leaving home, you're walking to your car, or just walking to a nearby place. You're just taking a walk somewhere. You have the right body posture. Shoulders should be back, chest forward. Okay, arms slightly swing at the side, right? You have a good body posture, right? And you see an attractive lady. First things first, you can make eye contact. Make eye contact with her and make sure she's the one who breaks it first. Okay, do not make eye contact with her. She reciprocates, looks at you, then you break eye contact. That shows that you're a little bit nervous, a little bit meek, and she might be attracted to you. She might hope that you're looking at her. But if you break eye contact, she'll be like, maybe he's not interested, or he's a little shy, and it will frustrate her. So you're walking, you have the good body posture, you see a attractive lady, look her right in the eye. Okay, and do not break eye contact until she's the one who break it. Okay, you can look her in the eye. Of course, don't be so mean. You can look her in the eye and smile. Okay, just smile, just look friendly. Don't of course look like one of those creeps who are just staring. She might feel uncomfortable, definitely. So look her in the eye, you can smile, you can just have a smirk, maybe, whatever, and make sure she's the first one to break the eye contact. That shows submission, and also it shows that you are friendly but confident. Okay, you can look her in the eye. Alpha males, they look where they want to look. They're not shy. If they see something attractive, if they see someone attractive lady, an alpha male won't shy away, say, oh, you know what, I don't want to see. No, you're okay. You can look at her right in the eye. You're attracted to her. You want to show you're attracted to her. You look her right in the eye. You smile. Want to be friendly, of course. She breaks eye contact first. Now, this is where I'm going to get to choosing signals. Now on this stage, her response will actually show her body language will actually show if she's attracted to you or interested in you or not. So there are 5 levels of choosing signals. Choosing signals are just the body language women give when they are attracted to someone or when they find you attractive or appealing. So the first one is a glance. Maybe she'll give you a glance. Maybe she'll look at you for a considerate amount of time, maybe a second or 2 seconds longer than normal. Then look away. Okay. If she looks at you for a little bit, a glance, maybe 2-3 seconds, looks away, and smiles, or looks away and touches her hair, that means that's a good choosing signal. She might see you as a maybe a 6, maybe a 6-7. Okay, it's a good choosing signal. But there's some women who might just glance and they're not interested in you. How will you know if she's just glancing and she's not interested? If she glances and just immediately looks down, okay? That means she's just maybe just perusing the area and you just happen to be in her, in her eye view, okay? But a choosing signal level 5, when she sees you as probably a 6 out of 10 and she decently attracted to you, maybe she might glance for a bit to maybe 2-3 seconds, look away. That's when she might be attracted, okay? Number four choosing signal is when she's glancing and she even smiles, okay? You've glanced at her, you were looking at her, right? You smiled at her. She looked at you for a good amount of time and she smiled back, okay? Or even she looked away then smiled, okay? That's maybe she's also attracted to you. That shows a level of attraction that's maybe at a 4, and she sees you maybe as a 7. So it's a moderate attraction. So you just know that she's actually reciprocating. She has noticed your presence, and she would like to know you, and you have caught her eye. Number 3 is not when she gives you a significantly longer stare and smiles while looking at you, okay? So this is the point where she's walking, she looks at you, she's not glancing, she's not probably turning her neck and you happen to be in her eye view. No, she looks at you for stares for a little while, then smiles. Now that's a level 3 choosing signal. That is maybe when she sees you as an 8, but I'm not sure about these rankings, but it's just from my view. But these are actually body language signals that she finds you attractive, okay? And you might notice it all the time, depending, of course, if you're a high value man, you're working on your purpose, you're working on your body, you're working on your fitness, your fashion. You will definitely get these signals from a couple of girls. So these choosing signals are just to answer the questions of how do you know if she's attracted to you? How do you know if she even really wants to talk? These are the body languages, okay? So number 3, I was telling you, she will give you a short stare and smile. This is the time now. She'll just you're looking at her, you smile, she looks at you for a little while, then smiles at you while looking at you. This is a level 3. She looks at you and then smiles while looking at you, okay? Number 2 choosing signal is when she might come in your vicinity, okay? Maybe you're standing in maybe at an event or at a bus stop or whatever, and you just have that alpha male body language. Your chest is out, shoulders back, your feet are slightly apart, your chest area is open, hands to the side, comfortably you look comfortable, and you're giving off the signal that I'm calm, and I got it all in control. She might come in your vicinity, she might just walk past or hover around your environment, just stand somewhere near you. That might be a choosing signal, okay? This is probably after you've seen her and after you've made eye contact with her, and she just happens to come over to your area. This is a sign of interest. This is now level 2. This is probably when she sees you as maybe an 8 or a 9, because most women are not that confident to just walk up, and be in a man's space that comfortably, unless they feel very comfortable around them or they're very attracted to them. So she will come in your vicinity, maybe just try to catch your attention by maybe playing with her hair a little bit, making a few extra glances. So this is a level 2. Maybe she sees you at 8 or 9, where she really wants you to see her and tries to make it easier for you to approach. As let's said before, when women are attracted to you, they will make your work easier. Now the level 1 choosing signal is when she might just start a random conversation with you. This is maybe when you're walking to the same direction or walking or just standing maybe in one of these nightclubs or just a coffee place, and she just happens to she's close to you, and she just maybe starts a random conversation on anything, on probably the music that's playing, the food, the ambience of the restaurant, just a random conversation, just trying to know who you are, because she's really attracted to you and she really wants, for you to know her. So these are the 5 choosing signals, and these are just subtle signs that she is attracted to you. So when you see these signs, you can definitely know that your approach and your seduction process will be easier, because she is already attracted to you. You don't want to approach a woman who is in no way attracted to you and just waste your time. You're a man on your purpose, and you're a high value man. You will rather use that time on doing something else. So I hope these 5 choosing signals will help you get to notice the subtle signs that this will be an easier process, and she will help you in that process, because there's already initial attraction, I mean. Okay, so this goes to the approach. Okay, you're walking, you've noticed that she's giving you one of these 5 choosing signals from level 5 to level 1. You notice them and you want to approach. So how can you verify again her level of interest? When you approach her, you still have the alpha male body language. Your shoulders back, you're looking her right in the eye, you're smiling, of course, trying to look friendly, your chest is open, you're not having a meek body language. You approach her confidently, and the first thing you should do is ask her name. Okay, ask her name. Okay, just say, hey, hi, my name is ask her name. Hi, what's your name? Now, her response will also give you another sign of her interest level. If you just said maybe, my name is Susan, and she doesn't ask for your name, then just know that the initial interest is not very high. Okay, this is another way you can actually verify her interest level. You approach her confidently, eye contact is there, you're smiling, you just ask her name. Hi, what's your name? Do not say your name, do not offer your name. Okay, the reason why I'm saying this is that if she is really attracted to you, she'll say her name, like, hi, my name is Susan, what's yours? That means she's interested in knowing you. But if her body language is, maybe she's not even really looking at you, eye contact, maybe she's kind of looking away, and she just gives you her name, hi, I'm Susan, and she keeps quiet, that's the point. You can just say, okay, hi, nice to meet you, Susan, enjoy the rest of your day. You should end it that way, because you know that the attraction level is not very high. If she is really attracted to you, she will have asked your name. Okay, because there's this thing that many people say, oh, I'm not good with names. That's some BS. Okay, there's some guys who, if they're attractive enough, she will definitely remember his name, even if they have not met. You can ask this to women. Okay, there are women who have actually seen cute guys and ask her friends, okay, what's that guy's name? Yeah, she has not met that guy, she has not had a conversation with him, but when she's told his name, she will remember it. And then now you think that, oh, just because you give her name, she will forget it immediately. No, because she's not good with names, that's some BS. No, it just means that she wasn't really that interested. Okay, if she was really interested, she will definitely remember your name. As people say, people prioritize what is important to them. People remember what is important to them. If she's really interested in you, she will have wanted to know your name and remember it. Okay, so you approach her, ask her name. Hi, what's your name? She tells you, Susan. Okay, what's your name? If you ask what's your name, then now you know the attraction is there, and you can continue. You just say, hi, my name is Rene. And at that point, people ask, okay, what is the best icebreaker topic? First thing, to find out what's the best thing to talk about, is just ask something that is relevant to the situation. Are you jogging? Maybe you are jogging, going for a jog. You can just ask generally, ma'am, I've been jogging here for a while. I haven't seen you around. Do you live around? Just ask something that is smooth, and smooth means that is relevant to the situation, okay? You don't want to meet someone jogging and you just want to ask, hey, do you like to cook? That's a very random question because it has nothing to do with the situation that you are in at the moment. Just ask something that is relevant at the moment. It may be if you're in a coffee shop and she approached you and you just made an approach. You said, oh, hi, what's your name? My name is Susan. Hi, what's your name? My name is Rana. And you can just bring up a conversation on maybe what she's ordered, maybe the croissants or what she's ordered, whether you think it's a good choice, what you will the menu or something like that. Just something that is relevant to the situation that you're in whatever situation you're in. And this will actually just carry off the conversation easily because definitely the interest is there because of the choosing signals, and she wanted to know your name, so that she will definitely make the conversation easier, okay? Because the level of interest is already there, okay? So these are just a couple of tips that I wanted to share with you guys, so that to make your approaches much easier, because there's no need that you keep having the habits that you had probably in high school, where you are just trying to spend almost like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to approach her. Does she even think I'm attractive? Does she even think what will I say? All that stuff. With the couple of points I've given you today, I hope I have made some things clear. So just a review is that have an alpha male body language. This will attract people. Your presence will be noticed, will be more noticed than if you had a meek body language. And look out for the 5 choosing signals, the 5 levels of choosing signals. The glances, the smiles, she coming in your vicinity, she will start a random conversation with you. Look out for those choosing signals. Then when you make an approach, ask her name first and do not offer yours. If she's really interested in you, she will ask for your name, and that's when the conversation will be easy, because she's already interested and she will want to know you. So probably just to just summarize it up, she asks your name, you tell her your name. Probably you're in a rush, you're a high value man, of course. People will say, Rana, I don't have much time to start a whole lot of small talk. You can just say, okay, hi. You ask her, hi, what's your name? My name's Susan. Hi, what's your name? Okay, hi. What's your name? You say your name is Rene, whatever, and you just come up and just say, okay, I just find you very attractive, but I gotta run. I would like to talk to you sometime. Could I get your number? That's it. If she's interested, she will definitely give you a number, and you leave. It'll take you about a minute and a half. But if you have time, then probably you can get into a little conversation. And if that conversation goes well, you can actually go on the first date at the moment. But if you just have less than a minute, you've noticed she's sending you choosing signals, approach her, ask her name, okay? If she asks for yours, say, okay, my name is this and this. Hi, I find you very attractive, but I'm kind of busy right now, but I would really like to spend some time with you. Can I have your contact? She gives you her contact, then you leave. That's it. And how do you take it from there? You can get other tips on how to pursue after getting the number from last week's episode on how to pursue. So this has been this week's episode of The Guy Code. Keep sending your feedback through our Instagram and Twitter platforms, and till next time, we shall talk soon. Bye.